About a week or so ago, and I'm sorry, y'all, it may have been a little bit longer, I put out a short, quick video talking about how you better Comey it. And I'm turning around and I reference this book, A Higher Loyalty by James Comey. This is not about the book. He really starts to talk about what I'm going to get into. I think it was like page 215, but one of my favorite books. In any event, I coined the term based on, and this it's a homage, paying respect to Mr. James Coney, James Comey, and the way that he meticulously took notes. And many of you may be like, many of you were like, well, what do you mean? I gave like a really quick example. Now I want to show you specifically what I'm talking about. I do and have been doing for literally years. So I initially had said that you just write down everything that you do during that day. So what did you accomplish? What were your tasks? What results that you may have gotten. And here you're looking at just a quick example. This was all the way back in 2019 from one of our current clients, and you're actually seeing what I do. So it's my OneNote. In my OneNote that I actually capture a lot of things, especially when it comes to doing our consulting work. And I actually have a tab in OneNote entitled Hours and Tasks. So anytime we work on a project for anyone, we have a notebook for that client, that specific project, and we have multiple tabs. And one of the tabs is always hours and tasks. And you will see that in the, so here's the notebook for the client. Here are the different tabs that I have. So it's, OneNote is like having a multiple subject ring notebook just digitally. So I have all the different tabs. And then once I have created my hours and task tab, then on that tab, I have all my different pages. And each month represents a page. So what you're looking at right now is October 2019, hours and tasks, again, for the entire month of October. And I'm going to try to move this over here so you can see a little bit. And if you scroll down, starting with October 1st, scroll down, and I'm literally writing down personally what I did on that day. It'll be, now this was the week of the 24th. It got a little crazy. Sometimes I will also add my hours, when I started and personally and when I finished. And it just literally, it's in bullet point form. It does not take me long at all, maybe 10-15 minutes. When it does get to be tedious or long is if I skip like a week and then I have to go back. But truth be told, I don't think, maybe one time when I was on vacation, and I actually forgot to put that I went on vacation that week. But in any event, very straightforward. Get yourself a OneNote. Make sure you have, the project or whatever client or even your current job that you're working on. Your tabs, if you're currently working for an employer, one of your tabs just might be that your project or your notebook rather might be that employer, but your tabs in the notebook might be hours and tasks. It might be your meetings, and you see I have my to-do list. I have multiple things, but the most important thing is when I talk about you better Comey it and how you write down everything on a daily basis. Now, this is just an example of one client. Another client we have to turn in weekly status reports. So how easy do you think it is, because I write down everything daily, for me to just copy and paste directly on that status report, either at the end of the week or, Mondays by noon. It just depends on the client. It depends on the organization when we need to submit it. So again, it just serves multiple purposes. Of course, it gives you insight on what you accomplished. What did you do that specific day? What did you do that week? What did you do that month? So again, when I talk about You Better Comey It, this is the system that I have set up, and I hope you can look at this and set up your own system, because we all know how important it is to comey it.